welcome to a hangover-free edition of Transmission. On this week's show, Rachel will be talking to the Charlottes, Paul Lester from Melody Maker is in chatting to Swerve Driver, and James Sherry from Metal Hammer will be talking to the Lunachicks.
The Charlottes formed back in 1988 from the ashes of Huntingdon-bound the Giant Polar Bears. After releasing their debut single on Molesworth Records, a mini-album on Subway Records, they're now happily ensconced on Cherry Red, where they recently released a single called Liar.
It was just a little local band playing around, you know, so it wasn't important.
It's a brilliant name though, the Giant Polar Bears. I was real sorry to let that go, but yeah, it's a good name. Because at the time the singer was into the Mighty Lemon Drops, and it was like, you know, similar to that, but the Charlottes is better, I think.
Watching you wait with your heart in a state and a feeling for all my fears. Just let me say no, I won't let you say no, I won't let you bring me down.
We knew her because she ran like a local fanzine, and the Giant Polar Bears kind of collapsed. And we had a gig arranged for like 2 weeks later, and she knew the songs and stuff. So instead of sort of like cancelling the gig, we thought, well, might as well go ahead with it, you know, have a go at it. And then she came in, and it worked all right. And she was into the music that we were doing as well. So it sort of came together like that, really. He was involved in the music industry in the 50s and 60s, I think. He shook Elvis Presley's hand, and he's a close friend of the new Prime Minister, which is a very ideologically unsound thing for us to say, but because that's the only other thing to come out of Huntingdon, by the way, John Major.
Sort of dragged up all our dodgy past, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she would have gone for like the sex angles and the scandals. Oh, Petra's got loads of stories.
Have you heard the SodaStream one?
No. She's a media kid.
Yeah, she was on the front of, what was it, Milkstream?
Yeah.
She was on the front of Milkstream.
She's in an advert.
The little girl holding the SodaStream thing, you know.
We are a good support band.
Yeah, we are a good support band, but it's not very complimentary, really. We've been going for like a couple of years. But I don't know.
You know, that's just someone who writes for paper, you know. If they think we're a good support band, we think they're good supporting writers.
Just let me say no, I won't let you say no, I won't let you bring me down. Hurting my pride, you are stand by my side, you are trying.
I think we like it for the record rather than reading about it or being told that they should buy it or that they should like it.
Or
you know,
being attracted to one of the members of the band or something. I mean, you can have lots of ideals and say, you know, we're going to do our own thing, like so many bands say, but, you know, we've got a few like that, just to strengthen music, but you have to do a bit of compromising, don't you, sometimes?
Simon's the sexiest drummer in rock. No, I don't know. I mean, that's another side of it that I don't like to get involved in.
Graham gets girls shouting,
no, I don't.
Drop your kegs. No, I don't know.
I don't like that side of it though. You know, that it's kind of like really false and horrible. You know,
It's quite nice sometimes. you know, we don't get it very often, but when we do, it's more embarrassing for us than for the people that are saying it. Some of the little stories you hear from somebody's friend and all this sort of thing, but you know, let's change the subject.
Well, I think it's stupid actually purely because you're in a group, you know. But then again, a lot of people in groups play on that, and it seems to do them no harm. So.